Now that the Straw Hats are on Egghead, I feel like they can hang with anybody in the One Piece verse. But in pre-time skip, the heavy hitters said y'all are as soft as Charmin. And this goofy bike riding man really almost ended the Straw Hats journey early. Chopper notices a mushroom-looking object behind a rock. So Chopper runs over to see what it is, and it turns out that this Monstar is sleeping while standing up. So everybody's like, who is this NBA player out here in the wild? Except Robin.
What? We're flying to Philadelphia! Oh, hell no! Hell no!
Now, Robin up to this point has only been portrayed as being cool, calm, aloof. All that went out the window the second she saw this Navy Admiral pull up. So he lies down and gets ready to go back to sleep and essentially says he's not here to fight. Now, if it were me, in the act of self-preservation and as an avid anime watcher, you could not pay me to challenge somebody who is in the OP sleep in the middle of nowhere category. The sleep anytime, anywhere archetype is a character that has always spelled doom for those willing to test those waters. So we see some refugee ships sank, and Kuzan saved those refugees who were with him on the island. And the Straw Hats feed the refugees and give them some travel gear. So after that, Kuzan gets ready to freeze the ocean so the refugees can walk to another island. When the biggest punching bag in all of One Piece pops up, the Sea Kings. Bro, the Sea Kings might be the saddest creatures in all of One Piece because they exist to be large and menacing, only to get bopped. And this is a trend that has existed since episode 1. So the Sea King is getting ready to attack Kuzan when he freezes everything, including the Sea King. And again, them being One Piece's official fodder, no surprise there. And it's at this point my danger meter is spiking because I know there is no way that the Straw Hats are gonna be able to beat this man. But since he said he's not trying to scrap and they both work together to save these refugees, we should be all good. Kuzan, no lie, starts going through the pros of killing the Straw Hats in real time. Because he's like, 1, the government is taking you too lightly. 2, you guys are going to be a problem later on. And 3, you guys are traveling with if Judas was a One Piece character, aka Robin. Then Kuzan starts airing out Robin's dirty laundry about how she's been deceiving, lying, betraying people all across the Grand Line. So Robin didn't take those comments lying down and tries to destroy this man's spine. She, no lie, pulls out a Mortal Kombat move out of nowhere. So as a Logia Devil Fruit user, it was not very effective. Once he gets back up, he picks up some grass, throws it in the air, and makes an ice sword. And he's like, well, I guess I gotta send you to meet the rest of Ohara. And right as this man is about to send Robin to those pearly gates, Zoro blocks Kuzan's slap. And then Sanji kicks the sword out of his hand. Luffy then starts running to hop in the fight when Kuzan grabs both Sanji and Zoro. Then Luffy's punch connects, but again, because he's a Logia Fruit user, pre-time skip.
Yeah, we are absolutely cooked, chat. GG.
Then Kuzan, no lie, almost one-shots the monster trio at the same time. So it's not looking good for the Straw Hats at this point when Kuzan gives Robin a hug and freezes her solid. Then Luffy starts yelling at Kuzan, and this man's so disrespectful because he starts monologuing about how frail of a condition she's in and how any hard hit will kill her. Then after monologuing, this man was on demon timing because he was like, especially if you try to smash it like this, and tries to uppercut Robin's frozen body when Luffy manages to barely save Robin. And I know this was stressful because Luffy is always on goofball timing, and in this moment he looked absolutely pressed. Then Kuzan raises his foot and gets ready to stomp on Robin's frozen body when my goat himself runs in, grabs Robin a millisecond before Kuzan's foot connects. So then Luffy tells Usopp and Chopper to help Robin on the ship. So Kuzan is walking to go get Robin back when Nami steps in, and he just tosses Nami aside, and then Sanji and Zoro run back for round 2 when Luffy stops them and challenges Kuzan to a duel. So back on the ship, Usopp and Chopper are trying to unmelt Robin.
So we don't have the capacity.
Back to the duel, Luffy runs up to Kuzan, dodges his grab, then launches Kuzan in the air. Then Luffy starts inflating himself and shoots himself up to Kuzan and starts letting the haymakers fly, and when he hits Kuzan, he shatters. Then Kuzan reforms himself right onto Luffy and deadass has him in the same position that Sasuke had Naruto in when he was trying to little bro him. So Kuzan freezes Luffy in midair, and I guess some time passes because the next time we see them, Kuzan is just chilling with the frozen Luffy, and then he starts monologuing again about how much of a certified op Robin is, and starts emphasizing how easy it would be just to kill Luffy right now. And the only thing that stops Kuzan from killing Luffy is the fact that the Straw Hats had just beaten Croc in Alabasta. So after monologuing, Kuzan leaves, and that's pretty much it. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm planning on making the official Light Skin Forever Discord once we hit 30K.